Hey guys, I want to give you a quick overview on the programs that the Fermostat has and how to add one, remove one, and also maneuver around within a certain program. So first off, I'll go into the menu, holding the menu button down, scroll down to Add Program, and it comes up with a section where it asks you for the name, so you need to name your new program. So the letter it starts off with is a capital A, and scrolling clockwise we'll go through the alphabet, and the layout of the characters and where they're situated and what characters are available is can be found on a document on the support page on the website. Otherwise, a quick overview. Essentially, if you go counterclockwise all the way, you get to the first character is a space, and then if you go clockwise, you can go through the digits, the numerical characters. Then it'll go through numerical characters here, and then it'll go through the capital letters, and then it'll go through the lowercase letters, all of which have a few odd characters in between. So to select a letter, go ahead and hit the menu button, and then it'll go to the next one. After the first character, it starts it on the underscore, which is between the capital and the lowercase letters. So scroll clockwise to go to the lowercase letters, hit the next character, okay. On your last character you want to add, go ahead and hit the menu button once, and then hold the menu button down for a second or two, and that'll get you out of the add name and then to the previous and next section. So this gives you the option to select. If you select previous, it cancels the add program, takes you back to the menu, and you're done. If you go to next, it starts adding the stages. So hit next, hit the menu button there. Starts off on stage 1. Let's see. Okay, so let's say the first stage will be, we're putting it in there at, we just finished the boil, and it's currently at 80 degrees. So we'll start the temperature at 80. We want to, let's say, ferment at 68. Sounds like a good number. Okay, and then we want to cool it down from 80 to 68 over 1 day. So the duration is in days, so we want to bump that up to 1 day. Hit select then, or hit the menu button again, and that goes to the naming of the stage. So your options are ferment, lager, shift, diacetyl rest, done, and cold crash. So let's say the first one we just want to shift. So hit shift and then the menu key, and again this bottom line gives you two options. You can select either option by using the scroll wheel. So you scroll it once, it goes over to done. You scroll it again, and it goes to the add stage. So we want to add another stage, so again hit menu here. It shows stage 2, and the start temperature is automatically going to be the end temperature of the previous stage. So let's say we want to ferment it at 68 degrees for 14 days. So hit the menu button or enter button on the end temperature, leave it at 68, and the duration, let's bump that up to, let's say, 14 days. Select again, ferment. We want to leave it at the ferment stage, or name it that, and so let's go to add stage again, add another one. Let's say we want to do a cold crash. That goes to, let's go 40 degrees over 2 days, and we'll name that cold crash. And we'll say add another stage. Oh, sorry, that should have been shift. So let's add another stage to leave it at 40 degrees for 4 days, and that would be our cold crash. And now we're done. So now you're on the bottom line. Select over to done, you hit enter, and that's all it takes to add a program. Alright, so let's go down to set and reset a program. So you scroll down and your test program now is at the bottom. It adds them all at the bottom of the list. So let's go ahead and select the test, scroll back up to exit, get back out to the main menu. It shows 80 degrees, the shift mode, and the name listed as test. So now once you have added a program, the best way to double check your program to make sure it actually does what you expect it to, there's a demo mode. So hit the menu button again, go to the menu, scroll all the way down to setup, scroll down to demo mode, click on that, it selects it, turns it on, scroll back, alright, and it shows demo mode is enabled. And so what this does, it basically speeds up time. So essentially 1 hour is approximately equal to a couple seconds. So I mean, it's still long enough that you can't, I mean, it'll take you 10-15 minutes or so to go through a whole program, but this will give you an idea of how your program's set up. So right now it's showing you that it's slowly going down to the shifting down to the fermentation temperature, and then it'll get to 68, let's say, and then after 1 day of time it'll go to the ferment stage. So alright, so now we're on the ferment stage and it's going to be here for 14 days. So another way to test that is to hit the menu button and go to adjust current program, and what this does, it gives you some options of adjusting the Fermostat to the program you want it to. So you want to change the time of where you're at, or change the stage, or jump to a stage, you can do that here. However, the only time this line is active is when you're on a program. So if you're on manual temperature, or if it's in off mode, this isn't active, so when you click on it, it doesn't do anything. So right now, let's go ahead and click on adjust current program, and we want to set the stage time, and this will give you an option to reset the time to whatever day you want it to within that specific stage that it's in. So it's 14 days, so it'll give you an option up to 13. So let's say we bump it up to 13, select enter, back and exit, and it shows stage time of 13 days now. In demo mode, it'll bump up to the next day pretty quick, and it'll show you what's going to happen after this stage is over with. So it's a good way to first of all figure out how to maneuver within a program, and second of all give you an idea of how the program works, kind of in demo mode scenario. So another way is to switch the stage completely. So we go to adjust the current program, we want to set the stage, let's bump it up to the cold crash stage, exit. So now it's in the cold crash, and it's going to show it bumping down the temperature about 1 degree an hour ish, and it's going to be essentially lower it slowly down to 40 is what we set it at. So you can watch that and get an idea of make sure your program's in good shape. So when you're done with that, then turn your demo mode off when you're running normal mode, because you don't want it to screw up everything that way. So back and exit. So now it shows you the cold crash. So let's say you did that, now you want to start it. So you can do that by just reselecting that program. So go to your set reset program, hit the menu button on your program again, then scroll back to the main screen, and it starts it over again. So let's set it to manual temperature and then remove the program just to get an idea. So go to so it shows us on manual temperature. Then to remove the program, go into the menu, scroll down to remove program. This is pretty straightforward. It gives you an option. It shows your selection on the program you want to remove, hit the menu button. It says, are you sure? Then you scroll back between yes and no. If you hit no, nothing happens. It just goes back to the main menu, and you keep your program. You select yes, deletes it. So when it gives you an option, if you to double check, you go down to the set reset program and it's not there. It can't scroll down any further past ale. So you go back, you exit, and so you're back on manual temperature. So hopefully it's helpful for you. If you have any questions, send me an email or go to the support page on homebrewautomations.com. Get an idea of what other options it has and availabilities. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.